So looking to convert between fractions, decimals and percentages. A percentage is just a fraction with a denominator of 100 because percent means per cent or per 100. So 52% is just 52 out of 100, 65% is just 65 out of 100, and 1% is just 1 out of 100. If I want to then convert them to a decimal, we said that 52% was 52 out of 100. If I write that as a fraction, and therefore as a decimal, I'm dividing by 100, so I'm moving the decimal place twice. So if I had 52, then I move my decimal place once, twice, and therefore I get to 0.52. If I divide by 100, then I move my decimal place once, twice, so I get 0.65, and then once, twice. So it's actually here, so I need to fill in with an extra 0, so I've got 0.01. When I'm writing a decimal as a fraction, then I can write it using the last position in the columns. So I've got tenths and I've got hundredths, and that means that I've got 52 100ths. So it's 52 out of 100. Here I've got tenths, hundredths, and then thousandths. So therefore I've got 653 thousandths. And on this one I've got 1/10, and therefore it's 1/10. So if I converted these, if I've got a decimal which is 0.6, then as a fraction that would be 6/10, and then I can try to simplify that, which would be 3/5. Always try to simplify if you can. And as a percentage, if I've got 0.6, then to get it back as a percentage, I need to move it 2 decimal places, and therefore it would be 60%, because I would have the 0 as a placeholder there. The next one I know is 1/5. So 1/5 is 0.2. It's one of the numbers that we should know as a decimal, and therefore it would be 20% as a fraction if I move the decimal place twice again. The next one is 72%. So as a fraction, that's just 72 out of 100. And I can try to simplify that. So 36 out of 50. And I can simplify it even further by dividing by 2 again, which is going to give me 18 out of 25. And then as a decimal, that would be 0.72. The next one is 4/5. Again, we should know that one as a fraction. As a decimal already, it's 0.8. If you weren't sure, we have 4/5. We need to try and change that so that it's out of 100. So if I times that by 20, then I would get 100 for the denominator, the bottom number. So I can times by 20 at the top as well, and therefore I would get 80, which is therefore 80 out of 100. And as a percentage, that's 80%, it's 80 out of 100. So you can do the same for every single question, and you're just converting between the decimal, the fraction, and the percentage equivalent.